years and have attended it, and it really is. If you don't have anything scheduled for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday night, or one of those nights, you should make plans to join it over in Portsmouth. And the chair from the board of directors, Zac Gregg, is here once again. Hey, buddy.
Hey, guys.
How you doing?
Doing great.
So it starts on Thursday, and even more films this year than any years past.
Yeah, I mean, the big addition is Thursday night because we had to add a second venue. Thursdays are traditional New Hampshire Day and Night Festival. It's kind of a one-day festival about New Hampshire. New Hampshire films, New Hampshire venues, films filmed at New Hampshire venues. And we had some incredible entries. We had to open up a second venue, so we went up to 102 films from about 88 films last year.
Yeah. In going, I was there last year, and you just sit there and you watch these movies that are made by people from New Hampshire or in New Hampshire, and you're like, this is as good as anything you're going to see anyway.
Oh,
and that's just not. That's not because I mean I've been involved with some of. That's not at all what I'm saying. The ones that I'm talking about had nothing to do with me. You sit there and you look at guys. There's movies up there by guys like Ed Asner and people that you recognize, and also some people that you've never seen before. And you're like, dude, that movie was 5 minutes long, and that was amazing.
Yep.
There's a lot of that.
Absolutely. 92 Skybox rookie card. Funniest film, hands down. It's 10 minutes about a couple brothers fighting over a card they got when they were kids. It is hilarious. And on Thursday night alone, I mean, you've got a film about John Irving. You've got a film about Love Free or Die, about the gay priest, the Episcopalian priest in New Hampshire. I mean, New Hampshire has some great subject material. You forget what a great state we come from and all the cool stuff going on around here. In Danger of Being Discovered, which Greg is in again.
Finally. Well, we all, it's basically...
he wasn't sure if he was going to be in the
I don't know if you heard earlier, but Greg mentioned that, of course, you were stopping and everything, and then he was like, I'm not sure how many movies I'm in this year.
Some of the movies.
No. And the reason I said that, Zach, you'll appreciate this, is I'm not sure how... There's a couple of animated films that I did a couple of voices for, and I'm not sure if they're completed.
Oh, that's
so that makes perfect sense.
Check with my manager.
I think that makes sense. Maybe 3, not 4 this year.
That's not what I'm saying at all. Don't you side with them, you son of a bitch.
Hey, listen,
seriously.
I gotta check with Marcus, my manager.
So let me... my manager's name's not Marcus, okay? Let me ask you this, though. Do you think that over the years, and this is how many years is the film festival?
This is number 12.
This is okay. So after 11 years of doing it, now I think what it's done is the bigger that it's gotten, the more people realize that they can make movies. Movies can be made here, and it's kind of like it's helping the film industry, the local film industry. In the last 5 years alone, there's been an explosion, you have to admit,
it's ridiculous,
of local films going.
It's ridiculous.
And that's because I think that this is raising awareness of the kind of stuff that's going on and the kind of talent that's right here in New Hampshire.
I mean, absolutely. The thing is, the cost of production has come down. Now you can edit a movie on your own home computer. You can shoot a movie on your iPhone. I don't know if you watch 60 Minutes, but a guy shot the opening night at Sundance on his iPhone. So, I mean, the cost of production is coming down. The experience level is going up because people have been doing it for years. And in New Hampshire, when you take the time to award these people, give them a venue to show the stuff, treat them like a celebrity for a weekend, put them around their peers from Hollywood for a weekend, it inspires them to come back. You get Michael Venn, who worked on the film that you're in Danger of Being Discovered, who says, if it wasn't for this buzz, this once-a-year buzz that comes around filmmaking, I don't know if he would have been inspired to make a filmmaker. He's now on his 6th film, and he's out there trying to get funding for more. So absolutely, I mean, this stuff is just amazing. We have the free runners from Portsmouth this year, a bunch of kids just who run and flip off of buildings, who created a small film you never would have thought would be in a film festival.
Right.
I mean, it's off the charts.
Now you also got people from major Hollywood people that are getting involved in some of these projects. And I mentioned earlier that Mike O'Malley, who's a UNH alum, and the guy's always pushing the UNH colors, which I love about him. And he's a good guy. He's going to be there on Thursday night. I think.
Yeah, the best thing. I mean, this is a success story of the festival. Not only is he showing up this year, we're excited to have him on Thursday night. He wrote a film called Certainty that's kind of our showcase for Thursday night, which is New Hampshire Day and Night. And on that night, he decided he was only going to be here Thursday. He had to get back to Hollywood for Friday. He decided all his UNH buddies got on him, and now he's spending the whole weekend here. So you're going to see Mike O'Malley out and about. You're going to see Tommy Chong out and about. Yeah. Tommy Chong, it's a Chong reunion because Ray Dawn's in the house. Right. They're bringing their daughter, who's a stand-up. I don't know if you play any stuff from Precious Chong, but she's got this awesome stand-up routine. She's now coming this weekend. We have the It Girl from Hollywood coming, Morena Baccarin, who's in Homeland. She's in V. She was in V. She's something else. She's a Maybelline girl. Caitlin Fitzgerald from Camden, Maine. I mean, these people are something else, and they love New Hampshire.
It's going to be Thursday night through, now what's going to happen on Friday and Saturday? They're talking about the New Hampshire Film Festival, and you can look up nhfilmfestival.com. You can get all the details. But New Hampshire Day is Thursday, and then what? What happens after
And then
that?
Fridays are opening night ceremonies. I mean, come to the Discovery Portsmouth Center to kind of get your day planned. Every day, I recommend showing up at the headquarters, which is at Discovery Portsmouth Center, which is a new headquarters for us, and I think the future headquarters of the film festival. I mean, they're doing a wonderful job at the Discovery Portsmouth Center. So you get there, you can go to panels. We've got comedy panels where Tommy Chong and a bunch of local comedians are coming to do a panel, and you can go to panels, you can go to films, pick from shorts and documentaries to feature-length films, and you go there, you pick out your schedule for the day. By the evening time, get into party mode. The big party on Friday, opening night party on Friday night is at the Gaslight. Of course, there's opening night ceremonies on Friday. And then Saturday, the biggest new addition to our party lineup is the Martingale Wharf. Last year we did surf, which was awesome, and on Saturday night. But this year, it was so packed in there on Saturday night that this year we're going down to the Martingale Wharf.
You talking about Tommy Chong. It was a few years ago when he and Cheech got back together and did their first comedy tour.
Yeah.
And they came here, and they were sitting in here, and he knew. Of course, Ray John is in the area. She lives in the area, and they hadn't
communicated.
Yeah, hooked up yet. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And so when he was here, I'm like, she's right here. You should do it.
Yes.
And I'm not saying, but I mean, they finally did kind of reconnect.
It's turned into their reunion.
Huge, huge, and that was so cool. And I'm just saying, it was here, and she was here, and we started talking about it on the air. Like, you really should, pick up the phone and make that happen. It ain't going to happen if you don't. And he did, and I'm elated at that.
Yeah.
I take full credit for it. I'm the one that
Andy.
You'll probably why not? She lives right down the street. I mean, I pass her by. She's jogging all the time.
I see her at the gym.
Your dad's at the studio.
You'll probably see it in Greg's new movie next year.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
If somebody in the
That's right. That's right. So 102 movies.
Sure is.
And all different kind of lengths. Are there feature length movies?
Okay. This year there's over 20 feature length films. There's about 30 documentary features. I get to watch the documentaries. They don't let me watch the good stuff. They kind of keep that stuff to themselves. But Celeste and Jesse Forever is the opening night film on Friday night, and it's a Rashida Jones film who's real popular. And the features are
Rashida Jones. You know who that is? The Office. She was Jim's.
Yes.
Okay, right. Yeah, she's Quincy's daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Girls Against Boys, huge feature from a guy from Bedford named Austin Chick. He's the one who's dating actually engaged to be married to Morena Baccarin, who's the Maybelline girl. Fairhaven. I mean, some of these films you're going to see on over the coming year. I'd say almost 50% of our features will be, in distribution soon there after the festival.
You've been on board since the beginning.
Yep.
Yeah. You never thought it was going to get to be this big.
No.
Am I right or am I wrong?
No, I mean, I got to tell you, I got involved because the first time I went to the festival, which my wife was really throwing at the time, it was so bad, I couldn't believe how bad the films were, and I just said, Portsmouth's amazing, but the film and the sponsor level just kept everything from being what it could be.
Right.
And they committed to going out and making connections in Hollywood, getting great film, getting great sponsors. The sponsors, I mean, the list is like the liquor list. I mean, the New Hampshire Liquor Commission has helped us raise so much money through Moet and Francis Ford Coppola, which has got to be the best sponsor for a film festival ever.
Right, it's got the wine, right?
Yeah, and then, every restaurant in town, I think there's over 28 restaurants. We now know from the article that there's 1 million restaurants in Portsmouth, but 28 of them or so are our sponsors.
Was it something ridiculous, like 40,000 restaurant seats in one city? That what it was? It was a ridiculous number.
Stats. I mean, I haven't seen stats skewed that bad since the debate last week.
That's funny. I got to tell you, if you like movies, Scotty, you would love this. I'm telling you. If you like movies, you should go and you should see it. Tickets are tickets going to be available each night at the screening?
Yeah, you can go to any of the screening venues or go to the music hall. I mean, don't forget the music hall is what really makes this festival. Them keeping those two venues alive over the past and turn them into what they are with the Loft and the Music Hall, which are
Yeah.
two of our greater venues, and of course the Music Hall and the Seacoast Rep shut down production of their play this weekend just for us, because they realize what a great thing this is for Portsmouth, and they want to help us in any way they can. So go to any of those venues, you can grab a ticket there. Our main box office is the Music Hall or the Discovery Portsmouth Center the weekend of.
Well,
Are you guys looking in the future possibly a Greg Kretschmar night? Maybe like
Uh-huh.
say a busy weekend and then Monday, but that following Monday would be a Greg Kretschmar night.
We give away a lot of awards. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten.
Yeah, please. No, I'm all set.
boy.
See, don't side with them now, okay? You know exactly what I meant,
I
okay?
need to be
It's a Greg Kretschmar
No,
night.
I do a voice for a short called Rocket Ship, right, which Freddie Catalfo did.
And it's awesome. And
Yeah.
it made it, and
Yeah.
it got in like the day before the deadline closed. And
Right.
Freddie Catalfo, I mean, this is what this festival is all about. Guys like him, right here in New Hampshire, doing this trade for the love of it.
Yeah, that's why. And so it's
And
pretty
you
cool.
helping out.
And there was a second movie too, which I don't think.
I
it's been
don't
done
remember
yet.
that one. Yet.
The
just went
titles
in.
changed in the
I went
movie
in.
world.
I did my shots, and I'm done.
And Mark Dole and Michael Venn's film, In Danger of Being Discovered, the final edition, which includes the Groove Child reunions and the Thanks to Gravity reunions, is going to be shown too, which is really cool. So anyway, nice job, man. Really, I'm proud. You say it's good for New Hampshire. This is great for New Hampshire,
Sure
and I'm proud that you guys have brought it to the level that where you are. Certainly a lot of hard work from a lot of different people, but it really shows.
Thanks for your
So
support.
good for you, man. Appreciate
Thanks for your
that. New Hampshire NH Film Festival, nhfilmfestival.com for all the information. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and it wraps up on Sunday. Good to see you, Zach. Good luck.
Good to see you
Quick
guys.
break, 8:41 of the Buzz. We're coming right back after this. Don't move!